Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys we are going to talk about the Vegito Blue and Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black banners that should be coming to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, the global version that is, very soon. Now I do want to preface this video by, as of filming this, and I would imagine as of even posting it, we will still not know when these are dropping, no official release or anything like that. But if I do find out, I will put it down in the comment section below so you guys can go check down in the comment section to look to see if I posted something about the dates on these. So as of right now, I don't have the dates. So that's one thing we'll be missing from this video. But the purpose of this video will still stand. We're still going to talk about the units. We're still going to talk about the banners. And we're still going to talk about just honestly the value you're going to receive from these banners themselves. So let's just go ahead and let's get this started. Let's go ahead and talk about Vegito Blue and Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. So let's start with the blue unit and the blue banner itself, and then we'll move on to the Rose unit and the Rose banner itself. So Vegito Blue, obviously a brand new SSR, has been showcased, has been shown. I've already did I make it? Yeah, I made a video on that over on the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Facebook, where they showed off gameplay for Rose and showed off gameplay for Vegito Blue, their awakened version. So the unawakened SSR that you will be pulling for, assuming you're pulling for this card, which I hope you are, we're going to talk about that in a minute as well, is going to be obviously an SSR, can be awakened to a UR, and will be, his leader skill will be Super Type Key +2, so we're finally introducing the difference between Super and Extreme types, or the real difference here between them. Super Type Key +2, HP attack and defense plus 40%. Super attack is causes immense damage to enemy. Passive is high chance to launch 2 additional attacks, each of which has a rare chance to become a super attack. Damage received from normal attacks -20%, and counter with tremendous power. So similar to Super Vegito, except for the fact that the received damage is not anywhere near what Super Vegito's received damage is. Links are Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, over in a flash, prepared for battle, power bestowed by God, and fused fighter. Then, of course, there will be a brand new event that we will have to take down 11 times to get 77 of his medals, and he will Dokkan Awaken into Azure Omnipotence, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, or Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, or just Blue Vegito, or Vegito Blue, whichever you guys want to call him. So many different names across the internet for this guy. And then his leader skill will be Super Type Key +3, HP attack and defense plus 50%. Super attack causes immense damage to enemy, and of course then that's when it is final Kamehameha. Passive skill is great chance to launch 2 additional attacks, each of which has a chance to become a super attack. Damage received for normal attacks -30%, counter with tremendous power. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, over to Flash, prepared for battle, bestowed by God, fierce battle, and fused fighter are his links, and of course max level of 120. Now, it is worth noting that while this guy, when he first came out in JP, could not tank very well, because these did release before. It is worth noting also on the JP version, these did release before we had the attribute system even at all, right? And of course, these were brand new, so more than likely you didn't have many dupes of them. And if you did, I don't think you probably had too many dupes. But anyways, so it is worth noting that since then, I have got him to 97% on my JP version. He tanks so much more now. His defense, so his max defense here is 4,551. His defense now on my guy is so much higher than that. It is insane. So that reducing attack by 30%, obviously with the other increases you can get from leader skills and everything else, it is so much better than it is when you just get him base value. I was able to pull many dupes of this guy by the time, you know, by this time in JP, where he's been out for about 6 months. Well, about 5 months actually. But I just want to note that his potential gets so much better within the attribute system. So if you do have your physical orbs sitting there and you've not used them on Full Power Frieza or Broly or something of that nature, and you're planning on pulling this guy, I would save them for him. So let's go ahead and let's talk about his actual banner, which is value. And I know I sound like one of those lame commercial salesmen right here, but seriously, the value on this banner is insane, especially if they stick to what they did on JP, which was buy 3 get 1 free, and it was a double Dokkan Festival, because if you didn't know, these are 2 separate banners. But came with obviously Vegito Blue, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, Super Gogeta, the brand new future Trunks that does Dokkan Awaken into Super Saiyan Trunks with those Vegito Blue medals. And Intelligence Maya, which has a chance to stun. She is okay. She's okay. It had the OG Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the physical Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which is just kind of a whatever unit. The Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and then the physical Nucleate Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So not any SRs, if I remember correctly, were featured on this banner, which is one, fantastic, and two, SR should really never be a featured card on any banner, but that's just my opinion. So what I mean by value is you have the opportunity to pull the brand new Blue Vegito. You have the opportunity to pull a Super Vegito dupe, which we now know dupes are very important on this game. A little ridiculous because you're basically going to pull at least 5 of each card, but still, nonetheless, the Super Vegito dupe will probably do you some good. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, very good. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, if you don't already have the OG Super Saiyan Blue Goku, fantastic. Super Gogeta, who gets absolutely monstrous within the duplicate system. Definitely want some dupes in him as well if you don't already have him maxed out in the attribute system. So your value here on this banner is just absolutely through the roof. So I definitely recommend doing as many summons as you can on this banner. With all that said, we'll talk about that just a smidge more at the end. But let's go ahead and let's hop in and let's talk about Rose Goku Black. So he's obviously the featured unit on the other banner that will be coming to the game. His leader skills: Extreme Types Key +2, HP attack and defense +40%. Super attack causes immense damage and lowers defense. Passive skill is at the start of turn, Key +2 for extreme types, and attack +80%. Link skills are Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, Dismal Future, PFB, Nightmare, and Fear and Faith. Absolutely ridiculous extreme Link set list there. Then we will also have, this literally is bringing with it 2 brand new 50 stamina events to do, which is a ton of fun. You'll need 77 Dokkan Festival medals for him, which will then Dokkan Awaken him into his level 120 T-War Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black unit, which then gives Extreme Type Key +3, HP attack and defense +50%. Now this is obviously just extreme types. This is not, you're not going to get any benefit from him running him as a leader for any super types. But anyways, I assume you already know that, but I just wanted to clarify as well. Super attack causes immense damage and greatly lowers defense. Passive is at the start of turn, Key +3 for extreme types, and attack +100%. Link skill is Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Nightmare, and Fear and Faith. And this unit is just dumb when you start getting into the attribute system with him. Multiple attacks, critical hits. Honestly, still one of the I mean, he's got to be. I don't care who you are. He has to be in your top 10 units of the entire game still on JP. He just almost has to be. I'm not saying top 10 hitters. I'm not saying top 10 of that. His link set, how much he does, the support he brings with +3 key and extreme types and attack +1. It's just everything is insane. He's just a good unit. But his banner is also stupid value, guys. Absolutely stupid value. Let's talk about his banner real quick. Obviously, he is on his own banner. Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black is obviously on that banner. Also, physical Goku Black is already back, or should be. We'll talk about it. I'll go ahead and finish this up. So physical Goku Black, Omega Shinron, Buhan, Broly, a brand new Zamasu unit, which he's not very good, but he's still on there. Sin Shinron, the AGL Golden Frieza, the Tech Kid Buu, the South Kai Kid Buu, and then the Orb Changer 17 and 18. So what I was going to say, and now we'll go ahead and hop into, which kind of can go for Vegito Blue as well. They could change units. And both of these banners brought with them some crazy, awesome God Banner style units. So it is possible, like with what they do with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, where they replace Super Vegito with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. We could see where they did replace that. Maybe Goku Black isn't on this, and in place of Goku Black is Full Power Frieza or something like that. I don't want them to do that, and I pray they don't do that. But I'm just saying, in case you guys come back and watch my video, or you watch it and you're thinking, you get into the banners and you're like, wait, Nano said this would be here. That is possible that they could do something silly like that and leave him out. Now, they've not done that in the past. Generally speaking, other than the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku banner, which I think there was a lot of fallout over that they wouldn't do it again. But it is possible that they could, so I just want to mention it there. But in the past, usually the only time they replace units is they will replace something like maybe AGO Golden Frieza is not the AGL one, maybe the Intelligence one or something like that. I would say Tech, but Tech is almost too strong, and that would up the value even more. But yeah, we have seen some of the more one-off units like the OG, like on the Vegito Blue banner, maybe the OG Super Saiyan Blue Goku is replaced with the tech one, you know, or replaced with something completely different from the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So we have seen times where they have replaced units like that, but I would like to think that as far as these God units go, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, Gogeta, and all that, on Blue's banner stays the same, as well as on Rose, Buhan, Broly, and all of them are still there as well. So you do hopefully have another opportunity to pull in your Fizz Goku Black and everything else. What I was going to say in the beginning of the video, I was like, nah, I'll just wait till the end. This wasn't really a should you summon video. This is more of just an overview, talking about the units, talking about what's going to be coming on these banners, or should be in any way, because there really is no question if you should summon. If you're playing this game, you should be doing summons on one of two of these banners, if not both. Both of these units are absolutely staple units. We see them in teams constantly, and if we don't see them in teams, they will eventually make their rotation back. Super Saiyan Blue, Vegito, Blue Vegito, whatever you guys want to call him, is going to be an absolute monster when the 120% hero lead comes around. I mean, he's just, I mean, he is. Like, there's, like, even if you don't have him at, you know, at nearly 100% like I do, you don't have hardly any in him, he's still going to be so dumb. It's just going to be out of this world. Guys, I also want to give a shout out to DBZ Dokkan Stats. I used their page this time to kind of give me some reference as to what all was on these banners back on the JP. I'll put a link to that down in the description below. You guys can go check that out. I usually use DBZ.space, so shout out to them too, because I usually use that site as well. But in this particular video, I use DBZ Dokkan Stats. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I just want to do an overview of that. I always personally like going back, seeing what was all on these banners, looking at the units before we get them. Again, as of right now, I don't know when these are dropping. If I do, I will put it down in the comment section below. Otherwise, guys, if you're new to the channel, considering that red subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed this nice little overview, we like to do this every single time a new kind of bigger banner is coming out to the game. We like to do this and just kind of talk about it. One thing I didn't actually go over, which I usually do, let's talk about that real fast, is banners where these guys come back. The next banner for Vegito Blue that's going to be coming back is when he comes on the Merge Zamasu and Intelligence Trunks banner. Rose came back for the New Year's Eve banner on JP, but I don't think he'll be back. I don't think they'll be doing that banner here. It wouldn't make too much sense. And then after that, the next big banners that these guys came back on were the SSJ4 banners, which should be the 2-year anniversary for Global Dokkan Battle, which is in July, early July. So anyways, guys, like I just said, consider subbing if you're new, consider the like button if you enjoyed this video. I always enjoy making these. I love making these videos just as much as I like making summoning and gameplay videos. I like talking about the game as well. I don't know, I really do. But guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. You guys have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix here, signing off, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.